Good morning and welcome back to our channel. Today we are in Mitchell, South Dakota. Last night we went to the Corn Palace. I hope you got the chance to watch that video. If not, go back and check that out. Today we're headed from Mitchell and we're headed down I-90 toward the Black Hills. But before we do, we're going to stop off a couple of nights in Badlands National Park. So we want you to come along with that drive for us. But before we do, last week we asked you on our first day that we set out on this trip, we asked you to guess our weight. We were at the Catskills and wanted you to guess our weight. Well, Deborah Lovett got her closest guess. She guessed that we weighed 23,500 pounds, and our actual weight was 23,680 pounds. Here's our weigh ticket right here. Thanks for everybody who made a guess. And congratulations to Deborah for guessing the closest. Thanks for playing along. Let's take a ride toward Badlands National Park. Good afternoon from a cool and windy Wall, South Dakota. We've made it to the Badlands. We got to our campsite, got everything set up, and Amy and I decided to let Cooper take a rest and take a nap, and we headed to Wall, South Dakota. It's about 20 miles or so from Badlands, and it's a tourist attraction. Wall Drugs is where we are. So if you haven't heard of Wall Drugs, they got their start. We'll start heading over that way, but they got their start in 1931 as a drugstore, and they were having trouble during the Great Depression. They were having trouble drawing in customers, and so they started offering free water to travelers, ice water to travelers as they come through. And here we are 95 years later, and it's one of the biggest tourist attractions in South Dakota. So we read that they have about 2 million visitors a year that come through Wall Drugstore. Now, we've heard about Wall Drugstore. They actually utilize work campers as well, so you can actually come and work here for a season. And I think they have their own campground maybe. But there's all kind of stuff in here apparently. But not only do they offer free ice water, but they offer 5-cent coffee. So Amy may check that out. And I think they offer, I don't know, they're known for their homemade pies, just all kind of stuff. So we're going to go in.
It's cold.
We're going to go in because it's cold, and we'll show you around. So they have lots of Western wear.
Looks like a little town.
Yeah, it's cool. It's almost like a little mall. They have a jewelry store there, Western wear, periodicals, so it's like a bookstore. They have boots. How many boots did they say they had?
10,000.
10,000 boots. It's all over the state of. Actually, we saw it down in Iowa too. They advertise along the interstate, so they have all these billboard signs. So we're talking several hundred miles away. They're advertising, and they have funny little signs that catch your interest as you go.
outside.
A little chapel, Traveler's Chapel.
It's pretty.
Not sure if they have services in here, but I imagine they probably do.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty.
In the sky, yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-oh. Pretty dog. And the dog is in the sky.
His faithful horse he reins, with his hat and boots of leather. He's the Lone Ranger. He's the cowboy man, so brave and bold, with his heart of gold. He'll never fold. He roams the wild with a 6-shooter by his side. The cowboy man.
There's Amy getting her 5-cent coffee to go with our donuts. So we got a donut for a snack and her 5-cent coffee. And we got their famous homemade pies. Amy got blueberry and I got cherry. We'll have that later on. That's a wrap on Wall Drug in Wall, South Dakota. We came, we conquered. What are your thoughts, Amy?
Well, this is a stop that I've been looking forward to since we started planning this trip, and we saw many billboards, some of them pretty funny, in multiple states leading up to it. So I don't know what I expected, but it was not what I expected. But we got a great donut and a piece of pie, and that's about it.
So, I mean, like I said before we went in, they're known as a stopover. So I think it's a great stop if you're headed to the Black Hills or to the Badlands along I-90. Take a stop at Wall Drug. Get you a free cup of ice water, a 5-cent cup of coffee, a donut, and maybe a slice of pie. All right, thanks for joining us.